Hey Jackson, I'm going to try to make a video here to help you solve the top row because it sounds like you've got the bottom two rows sorted out. So let's see what happens here. So in my case, I've got the bottom two rows are solved, and I've got a few yellow pieces on the top. But what I want to do as the first step is create a yellow cross on the top, just kind of like we did when we created a white cross on the bottom. So now to do this, I'm looking for a couple different patterns. I'd like to see a yellow horizontal line down the middle. I don't have one of those, but I do have some pieces up in this corner. So another shape I like to look for is this L. So, and it's specifically a backwards L. So I guess this would be a proper L, and this, we want a backwards L in the top. So now when I have that, I do a new move, something a little bit different than what we've done before, because we're going to start by twisting the whole face to the right, clockwise. Twist the whole face clockwise. And by doing that, we're kind of protecting these pieces so they don't get moved while we do this right hand algorithm, which goes back, clockwise, forward, counterclockwise, and then we twist that face back to where it was. And by twisting the face back, we should have our bottom two rows solved. And then we take a look at what we've got on top. Now I've got a yellow horizontal line, so I don't want to hold it vertical, I want to see it horizontal across sideways here. So once I have this horizontal side, I'm going to do that same move I did where I twist the face clockwise, and then I do the right hand algorithm, back, clockwise, forward, counterclockwise, then I twist that face back counterclockwise here, so that the bottom two rows are solved. And then we take a look. Now I have a yellow cross. That's how I want to see it. So then the next thing I'm looking for, so we'll call that step one. Step two is going to be making sure that the sides of the yellow cross are correct. So right now, you can see this one is correct, and the other three are not. I'm going to twist it around to see if I can get two of them to line up here. So, okay, yeah, there we got red and blue are lined up, but green and orange are not lined up. They're on the wrong sides. So what I do now is I take the two that are solved correctly on the sides, and I take them and I put them so that one is at the back here at the top and one is on the right side. So the two solved ones are here, and the two that are not solved are on the left and the bottom. So the next step I'm going to do is to try to fix these two. It's a lot like the right hand algorithm, but there's an extra step, so pay attention because we're going to do an extra twist in there. So we're going to go back, clockwise, forward, but instead of going counterclockwise, we're going to go clockwise again. Then we're going to go back, and we're going to go counterclockwise twice, and then we bring that forward. So our bottom two rows should be solved. And let's see if we move this around. Yeah, now we've got orange, blue, red, and green. The sides of the cross are solved. So that's a little bit tricky. I'll do that move one more time to mix it. It's going to mix it up, but I'll just show you. So it's we go back, clockwise, forward, and then we go clockwise again. Then we go back, counterclockwise twice in a row, and then forward. So that ends up changing two of the sides here. So do we have a couple that line up? Yeah, so we've got orange and green are lined up, blue and red are not. So we take the two that are solved and we put them one at the top at the back here and one on the side on the right. And we do that move again. We go back, clockwise, forward, and we go clockwise again. Then we go back, counterclockwise, counterclockwise, forward. And then we should see that the middle of the cross, those side pieces are all lined up, which is good. So that solves the yellow cross and the sides. Next, we need to get the corner pieces in the correct corners. We don't need to worry about whether they're twisted the right way, but they have to be in the right corners. So do we have any that are in the correct corners? No, we don't. So in this case, when none of them are in the correct corners, we can start with holding the cube however we want. And we're going to do a new move here where we start by twisting the top first. So I'm going to twist the top by going clockwise. Then I'm going to twist the right side back. Then I'm going to twist the top counterclockwise and twist the left side back. The whites are here. It should look like this. So then I'm going to turn the top clockwise again to line up the whites and bring that side back. So we're twisting it forward to bring it back to the whites back to the bottom. And then we're going to twist the top counterclockwise and we bring the whites back to the bottom. So by doing that, hopefully we solved a corner. Okay, I can tell now that this one is in the correct corner because I've got green and orange and yellow on the green, orange, and yellow corner. This one's not in the right spot, this one's not in the right spot, this one's not in the right spot. So we've got only one of them solved. So that corner that we have solved, I want to keep it in front of me on the front right, on the bottom right here. So I'm going to keep it right here, and I'm going to do that same move again where we twist the top clockwise, the right side back, the top counterclockwise, the left side back. Then we go the top clockwise again, and the right side forward, the top counterclockwise, and the left side forward. So we should have our bottom rows all solved again. Let's see what the top corners look like now. So blue, red, no, that's not in the right spot yet. This one's in the right spot. This one's still not in the right spot. This one's still not in the right spot. So we'll try that again. We'll keep this the solved corner. We're in this front right corner. And we'll try that whole move again. So it goes, so we go twist the top clockwise, back, counterclockwise, back, clockwise, forward, counterclockwise, forward. Now I see that I've got two solved corners. This one's in the right spot, but it's not solved. It needs to twist around. This one's in the right spot, but it needs to twist around. So once we get to this stage, we need to flip the cube upside down and fix the corners that need to be twisted. So if I flip the cube upside down, I have to be careful not to move any of these ones around. I'm just going to rotate the bottom ones to get things into place. So I'm going to start by taking one of these bottom corners that's not solved, keep it in this front right corner, and I'm going to do the right hand algorithm until this yellow is on the bottom where it should be. So I go back, clockwise, forward, counterclockwise. Now it's up here. Right hand algorithm again. Now that piece is on the bottom, but the yellow's still on the side. Now it's up here. There, now it's on the bottom with the yellow. That's how we want it to look. I'm not worried about the rest of them that got mixed up yet. Now carefully, I'm going to move the other piece that's not solved. I'm going to move it to the front where I was working from. So I want to always work on the one that we need to twist. I want to keep it in this front corner. So we're going to do that right hand algorithm again. Now it's at the top. There, now it's on the bottom, and the cube is solved.